back with another NBA 2K18 My Career gameplay, and today we're going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. So what I want you to do is make sure you enjoy the gameplay. You've been doing a really good job for the people that's been watching. Keep up the good work. I know you won't let me down, but I'm not forcing you. But yeah, man, just enjoy yourselves. You don't have to watch me every single day. But just subscribe if you wanna see. But yeah, subscribe for if you're new. And yeah, man, let's get into this video.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, what a year they're having. They've run up the best record in the NBA with some absolutely flawless performances. They've been a fun team to watch over the first half of the season. You talk about explosive players in the NBA, and few are as explosive as the man we'll see tonight, Jabari Parker. He can power his way through a defense and embarrass you at the rim.
What do you think, Shaq? Well, he has great stride, length going at the rim. Allows him to cover ground. He's strong enough to shrug off any contact. Looks really, really good out there. I'm glad he's healthy.
Are you paying attention?
I thought you was going to Kenny first because she was looking at him.
No, I was going to you first. I was kind of looking you off, but I thought you would.
He couldn't catch the no-look pass.
No, I would have hit you right square in the nose if that had been a basketball. Anyway, we're talking about Jabari Parker.
Want to take a shower?
Yeah, nothing can slow this guy down. I mean, I love the fact that he's healthy. The fact that he can.
Want to take a shower, Brian?
The reason he can, because he can shoot that jump shot. So you got to play up close. He goes by you and finishes that. Look out. No look out. Hit him in the head.
Klay Thompson. He got a good shot.
Garland. We're ready for the tip.
He got a good shot. I was going to pick Russell Westbrook, but I made up my mind. I used Klay Thompson jump shot and then Stephen Curry ball handling skills. Wow. Having a little bit of driving layups. Driving ability, crossover, handles and stuff. Yeah. I'm not tired, but I feel tired.
It's the Milwaukee Bucks, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone.
Now I can focus on, since NBA 2K20 downloaded it, I can focus on the videos
David
now.
Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline.
But the next one is going to be 2K14.
Underway. We've seen a lot of good basketball so far from these guys.
And they're 1-0 against them this season, and this is the final matchup. So a little bit of extra incentive tonight, knowing they have a chance for the season sweep.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, whether it's 2 games or 20, you'd love to go unblemished against any opponent over the course of the season. Of course, the opposite.
I wish it could be the same way for 2K18 though. You have badges and stuff, but it's not like that. It's different.
Well, guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo came to the NBA as an unheralded 19-year-old.
I'm just gonna keep driving. That's all I'm good
He's been a
at.
quick study at the NBA level. One reason, he actually takes notes. He said, "We all make mistakes, and your mind can't remember them all. I write what I did wrong and what worked. I'm going to keep it going. Someday, I'll have a collection."
More episode 36.
That dedication, Kevin. The sky is the limit for the Greek freak.
Boy, that's fascinating
I already
stuff.
did 2K19.
Thank you so much. What better way to learn from your mistakes? Clark, assess the center position right now in the NBA. I'm talking about elite centers and their place in the game.
Well, the center position has changed, Kevin. You don't have a lot of back-to-the-basket centers anymore. More of the big guys are stepping out and are more like stretch fours than traditional big guys.
Paul George, I hope you get better, man.
Now,
Do better, do better, do better.
Rebounders and rim protectors. Not many dominant scores on the low block.
Outside, Antetokounmpo feeds to Parker. Screen by Monroe. Parker kicks to Middleton. From the arc, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Middleton's got himself on the board with 3 there. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Parker is the 4 with Monroe in the middle. Brogdon and Middleton are the guard tandem. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. The pass to Brogdon. Monroe with a screen on Westbrook. Brogdon kicks to Monroe. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Monroe really seeing the floor well after the pick. I mean, his cuts to the basket are hard for any defense to deal with, given how strong he attacks the rim.
The Bucks with a quick start to this game. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in the real zone.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Milwaukee's
Antetokounmpo is in the paint.
Hopefully when I come in, I can do
something. Give him
something.
the ball there. I mean, he's an absolute monster in the post.
At the basket.
Because he can shoot over most guys, and if he's defended well, he'll find you if you're open as a teammate.
George hits the
There you go. That's what you got to do. Attack the basket.
You know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Brogdon kicks to Antetokounmpo. Parker up top.
You want to let y'all outside?
Monroe left
I'll do.
side.
Okay, I'll do it after this game.
Comes off an assist from Parker. Monroe's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
I'll do it after this game.
Monroe's a very talented big guy out of Georgetown.
No, I do it after this game.
Facing up to the
Watch out.
basket and can hurt you with the mid-range game, but also a pretty strong rebounder and interior defender too.
Now here's Westbrook. He had 16 points in the win against Toronto.
They're cold so far.
I'm gonna let you out. Just hold on.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
Dang, 11-2,
And for
guys. Come
Monroe, he
on,
was shifted
guys.
to the bench role in the past season.
Y'all really
Coming in
can't
as a
score the
six-man after spending
basket.
most of his career as a starter with the Detroit Pistons, and it was a new role.
And you know what, Kevin, a new role that I think he flourished in. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. He's shown the ability to be effective as a starter or OTB coming off the bench. You know exactly what you're going to get from him every time he steps on the floor, and that's valuable for a coach.
Clark, what is amazing about how Giannis plays is how much ground he can cover. It's like he shrinks the floor with how long and tall he is and his stride when going end to end or just attacking the basket.
Agreed. And how
Somebody
about
got to
this?
make it, man. Focus on making the
at
bucket.
7 feet tall. I mean, that's like a dance.
Come on,
move.
y'all gotta
This
make
guy's
it.
doing it with ease. His size and movement and grace looks like at
Come
times
on,
he's on
guys.
another planet.
I thought we was better
Against
than
the best
this.
players in the world, the Greek
Hey, chill out with
set a
that.
standard on what it means to have elite
Get out,
athleticism
get out,
in
get
the
out,
NBA
get out.
that
Get
very
out.
few can match.
Get out, Bernie. Get out. Get out.
Here's Roberson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
Get out.
And
Get
the
out.
shot goes in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Plays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And Adams kicks to Roberson. Hits the three-point
Good
bomb.
shot. Good shot.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Locked in the pass to Parker. And And Middleton now atop the key. Passes it to Brogdon. Monroe with a screen on Westbrook. Brogdon with it. Now defended by Adams. Monroe's shot is good.
Real good patience inside from Monroe, seeing an opportunity to score inside and just taking advantage of it.
Unloads from 13, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Westbrook's got his first 2 points.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Yeah, I like the quick release, Greg. He does a nice job getting it up quickly, especially when he's facing a bigger defender.
And stolen by Patterson.
Good job, Patterson. Come on, work together, work together. No, Brandon, get out, because you finna throw up.
That shot misses. Now the Bucks take it the other.
Get out, Brandon.
Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Sometimes the bench players are a little overlooked and undervalued, but make no mistake, they play a vital role in deciding games.
Stolen by Brogdon. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The rebound by Patterson.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off. You know, leaving somebody that wide open is not prudent. I mean, you got to expect to get burned when you put that kind of effort forward.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at them. Show them you can shoot from outside all night long.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Adams dishes to George. And here's Westbrook from the arc. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the night.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead by 6. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks, they've got Tony Snell. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's John Henson, and it's Maker in at the 4 spot. There's a screen by Cantor. Stolen by Dellavedova. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Dishes it to Henson. Back to Antetokounmpo. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Off the screen. And too long on the shot. Thunder trailing by 6. And Greg, with Enes Kanter last season, he had to miss significant time with the broken hand, but his offensive game is something to watch when he's healthy.
He just plays hard. He provides that instant offense off the bench. A great array of post moves to pick from.
Clark, as an analyst, do you feel you view the game drastically different from when you were in your playing days in college and the NBA?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I really do, because I've benefited from the different coaches we've had a chance to visit with over the years, and that's added to my perspective. And you tend to look at things differently when you're playing. I was always a student of the game, but clearly I think I've become a lot more analytical as an analyst, if that makes any sense.
Yes. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time.
And, you know, certainly, Kevin, the strength of this Milwaukee team, one of the strengths anyway, is the length they have. I mean, have reach at all positions, but especially up front. They just need some time to develop, but a strong base is there.
Now, here's Maker. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And, oh, here we go. Felton's got it, the fast break chance. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Bucks leading by 4. And to help with the development with all the young length the Bucks have, well, they brought in Kevin Garnett to work with the team last season. What a great move. Exactly who you want to be in their head and in that role.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know KG from your time working with the Timberwolves when he was early in his career. And to have him work with Maker and Parker and Giannis, wow. And Giannis actually admired KG growing up, so even a bigger win-win to have him there. A big part of the conversation was having the right mentality to play and succeed in the NBA, and we know KG had the right mentality for a long time.
Well said, Clark, well said. Grant, he's checked in for Alex Abrinas. Here's Dellavedova, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Maker. There's the dish to Snell. Over Grant. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Snell's got his first 2 points of the night. Harris outside. Kicks it to Felton. Here's Cantor. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And, you know, DJ is always trying to get his guys going. If they're open, he finds them.
Bucks leading by 4. Henson, a screen on Felton. On to Tecumbo, kicks to Henson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
I think he's got to be more aggressive, stronger, getting through those screens. Can't allow shooters that kind of space to pull the trigger.
Now here is Harris. He kicks it to Cantor. Shot clock at 5. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Grant. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Boy, you take a look at Jason Kidd, and he's clearly one of those players just mind for the game. Throughout his career, you saw how well he saw the court, felt the game, and how he created scoring chances for his teammates, and was also very heady at the defensive end. One of the very cerebral Hall of Fame players we've had in the history of the league.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Harris outside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Nice shot by McDermott. And with Kidd, he was one of those players that when he got into coaching, you just said, of course, it makes too much sense given how much of an on-the-court leader he was.
Yeah, and you know what? You're exactly right. I felt the same way about Kidd. And when you play with some players, you just get that feeling with how they approach the game. And even in your role as a broadcaster, mine too, we get to talk to players and we get a feeling of whether they'll coach or not. Even in college, you could tell he was a special player with kind of a unique view of the game as well.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Paul George comes in for Doug McDermott. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Raymond Felton. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Craig Monroe, he's checked in for Henson. Jabari Parker comes in for Tony Snell. Chris Middleton's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Brogdon subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Now, here's Parker. He had 16 points in the win against Minnesota. The rebound by Paul George. Under trailing by 4. Here's TJ. Here's Cantor. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Yeah, awesome watching Westbrook drain the 3-ball there. He just needs to focus on being a little more efficient from downtown.
Brogdon kicks to Middleton. Fires the 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Westbrook against Brogdon. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That one on Monroe.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
No good on the free throw. And when you watch Russell Westbrook play, he's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
And with the way he attacks the rim and plays with just no abandon, I mean, this guy is no joke. Absolutely wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can, and relentless from the first quarter to the last whistle.
And it's tied up with that one. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Brogdon against Westbrook. Brogdon with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Now here is Harris. Greg Monroe unable to get his shot to go. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Screen by Adams. For 3, Westbrook. Rebound by Monroe. Parker, right side. Over George. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. The third quarter starting here now. Antetokounmpo in this game has been everywhere.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, it makes things easy.
Inside, it's Patterson and Adams. Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair, and it's George in at the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Now Monroe following Patrick Patterson's three-point attempt. Screen by Monroe. Antetokounmpo gets to Brogdon. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Thunder trailing by 3. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 9. Here's Patterson, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Patterson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Antetokounmpo. Off target from the wing.
If you're a pro, you got to drain that shot. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are. The defense left him wide open. Pros make those.
Westbrook against Brogdon. A floater. Westbrook can't get it to go. The Bucks shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Antetokounmpo kicks to Brogdon. And that's 13 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here's George. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Westbrook missing again.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
And that one's good, George. Mark, looking across the NBA landscape, which post players do you see as the most physically dominant in the league right now?
Well, if you talk about physically dominant, there are a number of guys that fall into that category, but I would add this caveat: who's physically dominant and most skilled? That's DeMarcus Cousins. Marc Gasol is similar because of his skill set. Drummond is an animal and a beast because of his rebounding and strength and athleticism. DeAndre Jordan, much the same, but skill and physicality, DeMarcus Cousins gets my vote.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And again, the Bucks miss.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
George against Antetokounmpo for three. Westbrook. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Dropped in the pass to Parker. And Adams sends it back.
You know, Kevin, his team is struggling a bit right now. I mean, I hope he can find his rhythm and start making his shots out there soon. Otherwise, ...
Screen by Adams. Ogden against Westbrook. Milwaukee with the rebound.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Now Brogdon. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6 to end the run. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Brogdon's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Bucks. The Thunder with the lead. 1:49 left in the third. Here's Roberson. And the three off target.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Screen by Monroe. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You know, there's a lot to like about Giannis and what he does on the floor. And you've got to take notice of his defense, even though he's terrific offensively as well. Incredible length and size. Really lets him match up with anybody. He actually erases a lot of mistakes from the weak side with his shot blocking ability too.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. In most advanced metrics last season, and Giannis is one of the top defenders at his position. The stats back it up, Clark, and he certainly passes the eye test.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, what impresses me is he's ubiquitous. I mean, this guy seems to be everywhere at the same time. He makes plays in the paint. He's a rim protector. He can guard on the perimeter some. Man, he just covers a lot of ground defensively.
Oklahoma City has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Abrinas kicks to McDermott. He feeds it to Cantor. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Cantor's got his second bucket. The Bucks trail. Here's Dellavedova. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
There are just a lot of ways in which Antetokounmpo scores the ball. I mean, he's a terrific penetrator, plays downhill. He's a consistent and reliable shooter. And he's a guy that doesn't settle for bad shots. He's very locked, taking good shots.
Here is Dellavedova. There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. Henson, a screen on Grant. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. The Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Felton kicks to Cantor. And so the ball out of bounds. Henson touched it last.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer. But they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Felton with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Felton kicks to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. three-pointer. Here's Cantor. Misses from close range. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
We're doing the right thing on offense and we're doing the right thing on defense. Come on, stay with it.
And Jason Kidd happy with what he's seeing out there, just wants to keep seeing more of it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's good to put the teaching aside for a bit. Let your guys know, look, job well done.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. John Henson out there with Maker. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Snell in at the three.
Plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Harris outside. And it's Abrinas in the corner. Off target with his three. Milwaukee in the lead. Dellavedova with the ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Felton. That one off the back iron and out. Thunder shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Harris, right side. In the corner, it's Felton. There's a screen by Cantor.
Free look for three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
You know, Greg, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
So it's the Bucks now after Oklahoma City gets the three. Good on the triple.
And Antetokounmpo just, showing you once again what an all-around superb talent he is. He really moves that ball on offense.
Here's Abrinas. Cantor inside, working on Henson. Now here's Cantor, defended by Henson, and it goes down 2 points. 6 points for Enes Cantor. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Monroe's checked in for John Henson. Parker comes in for Maker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Brogdon subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. For three, Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Screen by Monroe. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And the Bucks miss again. The Thunder lead by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Westbrook dishes to George. Here's Roberson. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Middleton can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Yeah, that's just poor decision making, and he's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Parker. Westbrook against Brogdon. Here's George. That's good. So Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that kind of awareness from George is really exceptional. Catching the defense flat-footed by rising up immediately on the catch.
Now, here's Brogdon. Screen by Monroe. Parker with no one around. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Really impressed by the attitude of Parker. Commanding the rock in crucial moments. That's big.
Westbrook kicks to Roberson. It's up a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And, you know, Kevin, that's what they want. An uncontested look from the perimeter. Sadly, they came up short on that possession.
The pass to Brogdon. Screen by Monroe. Parker outside. Parker with another miss. The Thunder lead by 3. Now, here's Westbrook. Outside, George. To the left wing. Here's Roberson. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. A pull-up. That one wide left.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now. And with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
Now here's Parker. 5 to shoot. And the Bucks miss again.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One stop.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Man, that technical's really a killer. Takes it from a one-possession game to 2.
Harris is checked in for Oklahoma City. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Tony Snell. Now, here's George. Harris outside. He dishes it to Robertson. Screen by Adams. But they recover it. Right side, George. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And DJ, a fun guy to watch play, man. Fantastic at making quick decisions.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Hey, I think that should do it. You know, got to give him credit. He came through when it mattered most.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 6. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Antetokounmpo on the wing over DJ. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that
Alright, back to what I was saying about NBA 2K20. I'ma still do it, but I have to finish 2K18. And then once I'm done with 2K18, I was gonna think about doing 2K14. So if y'all want to see a series of that, let me know down in the comments. But that's not the point. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like or a comment. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let me know in the comments if y'all want to see 2K14. I'll do it. Alright guys, see you later.